If you've been listening to Oh, It's On with Juan and Sean, you know this podcast is all over the place on topics. However, after episode number 37, we're going to narrow it down and focus on current events. So if you'd like, you can listen to our old podcasts. Maybe we'll set up a Patreon or something where you can request that we talk about certain things aside from current events. Maybe we'll fulfill them. Who knows? But from episode 37 and on, it'll be a current events focused podcast. So enjoy these final episodes before we get focused in on current events. And until then, remember, the microphone might be on. Some things should be said.
Or shouldn't.
Oh, it's on.
With Juan
and Sean. This is a laying down podcast.
All right.
Usually, what?
What are we going to talk about, Sean?
Well, usually our podcasts are brought to us by beer, but unofficially today, this podcast is being brought to you by Pizza Hut. Because Pizza Hut has large 3-topping stuffed crust pizzas at the moment for $12. How was that for you, Juan?
Dude, that was delicious. Freaking enjoyed it.
I hated it. I hate it now, I should say. I didn't hate it while I was eating it, but today I thought we'd be talking about one of our favorite shows. I think it's one of your favorite shows, isn't it, Juan?
Oh, it is. It's one of mine.
Oh, South Park. Oh, what? They're in their 24th season. By the time this gets put up, it will have already started.
Oh, yeah. Especially the new season.
Yeah.
25. Dude, those guys want to be off the air. That's why they put hashtag cancel South Park.
I kind of want this podcast to be off the air right now so I can take a nap. Because I didn't even do the opening of Oh, It's On!
With Juan
and Sean. And today we're talking about South Park. And some of our favorite moments from the show over 23 years now. How about you, Juan? Right off the top of your head, what is one of your favorite moments?
God, one of my favorite moments is the first time when the show came out with Pink Eye. That's where all of a sudden people start turning to zombies because it's like a real zombie.
Whoa.
But they think it's Pink Eye.
When did this happen? I don't think
it's like the very first season.
Oh, geez.
It's way back. And that's because the chef starts doing that like Michael Jackson Thriller.
I remember that. I don't remember. Oh, okay. No, okay. Yeah, it's coming back now. Do you know what my favorite ones from the early of the show is?
Which one?
The Jack-Offosaurus.
Those Jar Jar Pink looking things.
Whatever it was hilarious. Like the whole episode, I can watch it anytime and pretty much laugh through the whole thing. Oh no! And then his wife comes in. And they have a family. Like,
damn.
Oh, just
and the only people that liked him was Cartman.
yeah, of course. Cartman. Of the 4 main ones, who's your favorite?
God, dude, I have to say Cartman.
Cartman is?
Yeah. But, it's like, that was like my first favorite one.
Yeah.
But then it changed to Randy.
Oh, yeah. I think most people right now, Randy. I was going to say Stan's my favorite because his dad is Randy. But I might have to go. I don't know. Cartman's the most entertaining for sure.
Yeah, because it comes up with so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's like when he killed that kid's parents and made it eat them.
Oh, Scott Tenorman must
die.
That, honestly, season 5 is one of my favorite seasons. And that episode was like, that solidified the show for me. Like when I was watching it back in the day. I was like, how can somebody not like this show? Like, Cartman was insane. And they even referenced it in one of the later seasons. They're like, remember that time Cartman made the kid eat his dad or his mom and dad? And I was like, oh, geez, I do. Because it was at the chili cook-off.
Damn.
And they made that donkey kicks bite off the penis of the...
Damn, another good one for me, too, was the one where it's like, make love, not Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
When they're playing the Sensational World.
Oh, dude.
World of Warcraft.
So I've never played World of Warcraft for the sole purpose that I'm afraid I'm going to become like the guy in that episode. Because I'm just...
Dude, that freaking game's addicting, dude.
I know. That's why I've never played it. Because the most people... You're the only person that I know that has played the game. Maybe you have in the past, but since I've known you,
you haven't like dedicated your life to the game.
God, dude, that's a time stealer. Because
Like-
now it's like, well, back then, because you were like in guilds and you had like your little, this is what you had to do for the guild. And it was just retarded because, I mean, in order to like run dungeons or get good gears, you had to be in a guild and you had to do like your job, like make potions and fucking armor and all this shit for everybody just in order to run this fucking dungeon.
Jeez.
Nowadays, it's like you just like create what's called find groups and you just call what's a pug group, pickup group. And you guys just run it all together and everybody gets their gear and everybody goes about their own way.
Stay in the guild sounds more fun. Well, maybe. Well, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, it was fun, but the problem was that it was time consuming. It's like,
Yeah.
I got to dedicate time now to
Make
the guild.
potions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 7 Days to Die. Have you played that one yet?
No, not yet.
It's the zombie game. It's fun, but I've always wanted like somebody to like I'll make the farm and I just want somebody to get the seeds off the crops and build houses for me and build up defenses while I go out and search. Like I'm sure there's groups out there that do that, but when you play online, you just never know who you're going to run into,
Yeah.
Like I had one guy I used to work with played that game a lot. He was like, "Why don't you play online?" I'm like, "Cause I don't want to like build everything up and then all of a sudden somebody just comes along and destroys or steals everything." And he's like, "That doesn't happen. All you have to do is log in every week." And then like 2 months later, he comes up to me and goes, "I forgot to log in for a week." Cause like every time you log in, it adds a week timer to your base. You have like a certain section of your base that's impenetrable. So you can keep your stuff so people just can't come and take it. But
Okay.
if you don't log in for an entire week, that impenetrableness comes down. And he just had all of his stuff looted and his base was destroyed. He was mad. And I was like, that's exactly what I don't want to happen to me.
It's like, I have to log in. Fuck.
Yo, when they're about to get back onto South Park here.
Yeah, let's get back on air.
One of my favorite episodes was the Osama bin Laden episode where they send the kids in Afghanistan. They send them something. I thought $1, I think. Is that what they sent them? And then the kids in Afghanistan sent back a goat. And and Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman are like, "What the F is this?" Have you seen that episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that where their Obama bin Laden's trying to like hunt down Cartman?
Yeah,
You go,
yeah,
"Shh."
yeah, like an old cartoon.
Yeah.
And that was at the time when everybody was afraid because there was that. I think it was the Dutch cartoonist guy. He made a comic of Bin Laden, and then like Al Qaeda or somebody responded by bombing somebody, and then South Park just made this giant goofy cartoon where he's like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah. Dude, another best one to me was, God, it's where Santa Claus gets shot down.
Oh, yeah.
Flying through Baghdad, bringing joy to the world.
Yeah, yeah,
And then they got to get fucking Jesus to go save him.
yeah.
And it's funny because it's like they take the scenes from Black Hawk Down. It goes, Slay One's going down. Slay One is going down. Slay One is down. And they got to get like this new slave with Rainier's name, Montel, with all these like black names to it.
Yeah, yeah. That was God, I haven't seen that episode since it originally aired. I think that's the thing, dude. There's so much South Park. And okay, so I was unhappy when the boys went to 4th grade. I don't know why. That was like season 4 or 5 or something. But when they went to 4th grade, I was like, oh, dang it. Because Garrison, I liked Garrison. Garrison's hilarious. But Garrison might be my favorite character just because, like, you never know what he's going to do. Like, besides Randy, Garrison's just all over the place. But one of my favorite moments in the whole show is the one episode where all the kids have to, like, take sex ed. And Miss Chokes on Dick and Mr. Mackey are the 2 instructors. And they're both virgins and they don't know what they're talking about. Have you seen that one?
Oh my God, dude, no.
Oh,
shit.
dude, it's so funny because Miss Chokes on Dick is, you know her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's only teaching the girls that like you can get STDs from boys. And the way she makes it sound is you could just get them from just being near them. and the girls, if they're not wearing a condom, and then the girls are like yelling and running away from the boys, and they're like, "You're not wearing a condom! You're not wearing a condom!" And like Bubbles is the first one to try to put on a condom. He can't figure it out. But there's when Mr. Mackey chokes on Dick, they get together to go over lessons plans, and then they have sex. It's like the most awkward like sex ever. Oh man.
Mr. Mackey. What?
Yeah. Ooh, okay. And then there was Jimmy. You know Jimmy. Hello, guys. What a great audience. The crippled kid.
Yeah, dude, that guy was great. Especially when they had the cripple fight.
That's exactly what I was going to talk about. Because that
God.
was like, him and Timmy went at it for a long time. My favorite part, though, is when Carmen's like, cripple fight. And he's running around town just yelling, cripple fight.
And it's funny because they took that whole fight scene from that movie.
Yeah.
It's what is it called? They Live? Is that the one it's called? Where
I can't remember.
Where Ryder Piper puts on those sunglasses
Yeah.
and he sees those like creatures.
I think it's
They Live. Or it's They Live. But dude, that was so hilarious because he tried to use Timmy as like one of like his like little stage hands. He
Yeah.
kept trying to put a little dunce hat on him. Put the dunce hat on to me. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't like, I liked Timmy, and then they brought in Jimmy, and I thought Jimmy was going to replace Timmy. So I didn't like Jimmy at first, but then Jimmy just grew on me.
yeah, especially when he starts using steroids for the Special Olympics. He's all buff and he beats up his girlfriend. He beats up his girlfriend, then he beats up his mom, and he starts crying because of the rage.
Was that the episode when it was Nimsy and then that other mentally handicapped kid who's like, he's like a mafia guy? Is that the one?
No, it's after because the first time they introduced that one with the Nimsy and the little mafia guy is when he first sells Jimmy the steroids.
Oh, that's right.
Because they're at the gym because they're doing the Special Olympics, and
Yeah.
Cartman wants to cash in on it by being.
Yeah.
Wait, can I say that word?
I guess so. You can't say anything anymore.
Oh, that's
You
right.
can't say or do or hear anything. Side note, did you see what Mike Henry from Family Guy did?
No, what did Mike Henry from Family Guy did?
Do you know who he plays?
Is that Joey?
No. Joe. No,
Oh, that's Full House. Never mind.
No, yeah, I was like, what? He plays Cleveland from Family Guy, or he used to.
Oh, what happened?
He said a black person needs to play a black role, and he stepped down.
What a
I was like,
chode.
dude, isn't this acting? That's saying a non-pregnant woman can't play a pregnant woman.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like, it's acting. It's your acting. And I don't know. And then there's I might get canceled here for saying this, but they're saying there's like not as many roles for minorities. But it turns out if you have a camera, you can make as many roles as you want for anything. I was so funny when I learned that. I was like, has there ever been an episode of the Studio web series where one of them was playing something they weren't supposed to be? But
I think everybody weren't they?
well, I mean, but you weren't playing like a white guy. You were Handsome Felipe, and Angel wasn't playing a white guy. I mean, he was racist in the Daquan episode.
Yeah.
But anyways, if
But
you
what was Ashley?
Ashley,
Wait, what was the girl's name?
Lexi,
Lexi. Holy crap, dude! I forgot their names. It's been that long. Wow. Lexi, what was she playing? A white girl?
yeah, I thought.
Oh, I thought she was from Texas.
Well, but she never did any accent or anything. So one of my favorite things South Park has ever done that they gave to the world, they took our jobs.
Oh my God.
Like, I started using that ever since the shutdown happened for this virus. I tweet that every once in a while. I tweet a gif of they took our jobs. Like, people are in these really heated discussions about, should I wear a mask? No, yes, no, yes. And then I just throw in there, they took our jobs.
Okay, so another good one. Let's see if you remember the rape of Indiana Jones.
Oh, good.
where they went to go see the theaters and they're crying, all they're having nightmares.
Yeah, but no, they're like talking about like this movie, like it ruined him. They ruined him, and then they're at the arcade or the pizza place or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's the pinball machine.
And it's funny because it's what do you call it? Steven Spielberg throws him on that pinball machine. It's like, yeah, duh.
Dude, like it was weird because I was laughing, but I was like uncomfortable at the same time.
But it was
I was
funny
like,
because
what am I watching?
Because the George Lucas face, dude, he looked like he was like a real fucking inbreeded hick right there, dude.
How is South Park not being taken off the air?
They're trying to.
I know, but like they've done almost everything you can think of, and Tina Fey's 30 Rock show did 4 episodes of blackface, and she wants them removed from history. I mean, there was the one episode of South Park where they were dressing up as
It's because
ninjas.
Tina Fey already went over and kissed fucking Jesse Jackson's ass.
Oh, I don't know.
Because he represents all black people, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, like in South Park,
Oh yeah. who was that? Randy?
people that annoy you. Doot, 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 doot. All he sees is N space GG space R.
No, I think it was just the I that was missing. N space GGERS.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just like the vowels, and he's like, and he goes,
No, I think it was just the I missing.
damn.
And dude, that when I first saw that, I was
And
like,
then you got the camera guy who's black. He's like,
Yeah.
turns around, looks at him. He's like, oh, should I say it?
I really wonder what percentage of people would have said that.
It was funny because someone did like a, what do you call it? Like a little kind of like a little small little like a little report
Yeah,
where he was showing black people.
yeah.
I was like, what do you think about this episode here? And they were laughing. They were laughing.
I don't doubt it. It seems like most people that are offended aren't the people that should be offended.
Exactly.
It's just other people are super offended by things for some reason. Virtue signaling. That's the thing now.
It's like when I first saw Born in East LA, where I don't know if you ever seen that movie,
No.
where this Cheech Marin, he forgets his wallet, so he's got to go pick up his cousin like at some little fucking toy factory, and he gets raided by the immigration, and he gets thrown in south of the border.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they don't believe him because they ask him, who's the president of the United States? He goes, that actor guy, John Wayne. He goes, get over here. And and it's funny because you can relate to people when you ask them, was like, who's the vice president of the United States? I don't know. I was like, Jesus Christ, don't you know?
Yeah, yeah. Now, I was saying about the racist thing on South Park. There was that episode where the kids were playing ninjas, and everybody thought they were terrorists.
Yeah.
They were getting all this money.
You're like, sweet, look. So another good one too is the one it's called Craig and Tweak.
Which one?
That's the one with the little Asian girls. They're like drawing yaoi. Yeah. So if anybody doesn't know, his yaoi is like a little boy on boy. Kind of like gay people.
Kind of gay.
Yeah. And so they're like we're not gay. We're not going out. And so then Craig tells Tweaks like, well, we should just like pretend we break up, then they won't see us again anymore. But I guess Tweak takes it too far.
Yeah.
Tells him he has no heart, and everybody starts crying. The whole town's all sad.
Yeah,
because
they
their
had
first
that-
gay couple broke up.
It was like a fake fight, like fake breakup.
Yeah.
But Tweak like way overacted it, and then it became real.
Yeah. And then their little what do you call it? Like the little arts festival that they have. Kind of like what we have here in Vegas. What was that thing
First
called?
Friday.
First Friday.
Yeah.
People try to sell their little crappy art. Like, ugh, I ain't gonna give you $50 for this
Yeah, I
trash.
One of my favorite parts from that episode is when Randy, like, he's talking to Stan. They're talking about something, and then Stan's like, "So, who decides who's gay?" And Randy's like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Is it the Asians? The Asians, do they decide who's gay?" And he's like, Yeah, I guess they do. Or something like that. Randy's like the worst dad ever.
Yeah, because when he's talking about it, like at the bar, he was like, "Oh, it goes all the way back to the rape of Don King." I was like, "What the hell?" But I guess what changed it, like big time for me in South Park, was when they introduced the new principal, Principal PC. Because now they went on with like a full series. Because every time it's like every episode was just something different.
Yeah,
something random.
What is that called now? A serial, I think it's called.
Is it?
Now that it's like one whole series or season follows a series. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, at first I was a little worried. I was like, oh, this is breaking the format of the show. But then it was really good.
Yeah.
And PC Principal is like one of my favorite characters.
Another one of my favorite characters is Heather Swanson.
Yeah, you can.
And if anybody doesn't know who Heather Swanson is, she's a former WWF Randy the Macho Man Savage. What did he say he was? He's a transgender, or what the fuck did he call himself? What was that word? He associates now as a female.
Yeah. Just like it's like perfect. It was a perfect Macho Man Randy Savage. And then one of your favorite moments in that episode is when PC Principal pushed him.
Oh my god. He does a total like wrestling move where it's like, he goes like falling back, like whoa, 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 whoa. And he like goes all the way back to a table and he throws himself on top of it, breaking it.
That's really bad wrestling. That's not good wrestling, but yeah, we're gonna I think we'll make this a two-parter.
Sounds good to me.
We'll wrap things up right now. So if you want to see some of the episodes we talked about, maybe we'll put some links to SouthParkStudios.com. Still a thing?
I believe so, yeah.
Because, I mean, once they all put everything on Hulu, that's usually where I go to watch. But, yeah, South Park Studios, we'll put some links up on there for you. Just go to BLFX.com/OIO36. Or you can just look in the description if you're watching or listening on YouTube. You can go click on the link there. Otherwise, follow us on Twitter and Facebook at OIOPod, or email us any questions, things that maybe we didn't touch on South Park, a favorite moments episode, at ohitsonpod@gmail.com. Oh, excuse me, that's pizza burp. Do you have anything more to say, Juan?
#cancel South Park.
#cancel South Park. And always remember, the microphone might be on.